got on the bus for our tour for the day. We're going to Stonehenge, Windsor Castle. It's just Bath. Well, what is the last one?
Bath is where the Roman tubs are. It's 3,000 years old. No. You know what? I don't know. It's old.
Oh no, they'll probably tell us, but just got to see it, so very excited.
Every residence receives a little key and they can let themselves through the gate and they can enjoy their private space, which is shared by all the residences around the square. In the 19th century, we used to talk to each other and we were rather nicer to each other. So it's that's how we were. I'll move into the museum area, and here on the right-hand side, we have the V&A Museum, the Victoria and Albert Museum. Built at the end of the 19th century, this particular building is for art and design. They have just been showing the artistry of Cartier. Naomi Campbell had her costumes, well, I say costumes, certainly some of the pictures, a lot of the life and work of Naomi Campbell. Elton John's going to be in there soon with his life and work, and also David Bowie is going to have his life and work shown off at the V&A Museum. These museums here are free, so all three museums, the V&A, the Science, and then this building here on the right, these are free museums, so come and visit them. This building here on the right is the Natural History Museum of London. Now we call this the Cathedral to Nature because it looks like a cathedral on the outside and on the inside. The animals on the walls are extinct, so if an animal becomes extinct and is small enough, it will end up on the walls of the Natural History Museum. And the word dinosaur came from this building. So at the beginning of the 19th century, a series of archaeologists were bringing these big bones from around the world and they were putting them together in the Natural History Museum. They created massive animals that looked like lizards. I'm so sorry. They created massive animals that looked like lizards, and they were so large they called them terrible lizards. And in your ancient Greek, terrible lizard is dinosaur. So that's where that comes from. So when you say dinosaur, you're saying terrible lizard in the ancient Greek.
We made it to our first stop, and we have our little like audio things to hear our tour guide throughout, so really exciting. Okay guys, we made it in, and this is like so far the outside of the castle. Again, we are at Windsor Castle and it's just so good. Look, it's so pretty. Guys, there's like literally no one around right now. We're in this kind of smaller area. And oh my god. There's the guard. Okay guys, so we just walked through the chapel, and unfortunately you can't like film or record inside anywhere or anywhere that we've been so far, which is kind of frustrating, so I can't really show you guys. But oh my god, there's a cat. What? That's how you know he's real. He's so cute, his spots. Anyways, now I think we're going to try and wait in line to take a picture with the guard. I feel kind of weird taking a picture, like I feel like it's kind of disrespectful. I mean, I know it's probably not or whatever because obviously we're allowed to, but I don't know, I just feel like it's kind of weird. Also, I apologize for the lighting. Yeah, but go take our picture.
So this was the Magna Carta, signed not far from here in a place called Runnymede outside of the castle. Just over 12 million sheep across the Cotswolds. Make sure you've got your listening devices with you. If you would like to leave what you don't need, any souvenirs, anything from Windsor, leave it on board.
Okay, so they just told us, or our tour guide just told us that this area is like where they filmed or got the idea for one of the garden scenes in Bridgerton. I just think that's really cool. Okay guys, so we are walking around Bath, or Bath, practicing my accents. But anyways, we're walking around. We don't have a tour of the actual Roman baths, so we're just kind of walking around the city. We were gonna do like a tour of the bell tower, I'm pretty sure, in the church, but we would not have been able to make it back for our bus, which leaves later at like 2:45, and it's like 1:30 right now. So we're just gonna walk around, maybe pop into some shops. We're trying to go see this like bridge that we drove by earlier, but we can really like see it from the bus, so we're gonna walk and see if we can get a bit of a closer look at that. And then yeah, I think that's pretty much it, all we're doing right now. But this little town is like, it's so cute. Like, look at that. Oh my god, it's so cute, you guys. But it's kind of what we're doing right now. Okay guys, so we stopped in this little like kind of breakfast joint. We got a tea house, thank you. We got a traditional breakfast that we decided to share because we're both not super hungry. So it looks really good. I just tried the beans. They're pretty good, and we're just about to dig in and eat because, yeah. Okay guys, I don't really want to talk super loud right now, so I'm filming out the window, but we are now on our way to Stonehenge. It is about an hour away, and it's currently like 3 o'clock, but we left like 20 minutes ago, so we should get there around like 3:45. And yeah, that's gonna be the last stop of our tour. Okay guys, we made it to the visitor center for Stonehenge, and now we are waiting in line to take a like 5-minute shuttle bus over there. I fixed my hair on the bus. It was kind of getting in the way, so I just put it up. Yeah, now we're waiting for the shuttle. Let's go over there. So excited. And then also, a fun fact, they said that like they don't know the purpose of Stonehenge. Do they know who built it?
Aliens.
People think that it's aliens, but he said that there's nothing evidential to prove that to not be true, if that made sense. So it could be right, it could be wrong.
Same people built the pyramids.
A mystery. That's so interesting, just a mystery. You know, I was watching The Kid Who Would Be King on the bus ride, this movie, and in the movie they used it as a transportation device. Like Merlin used it as a portal.
That's why they don't put you up there anymore.
Yeah, but I'll film it once we get there, and yeah, there it is. Okay guys, we made it, Stonehenge, there it is. Again, it's still pretty spectacular to look at, or really, really cool. How did they get, you know, like, I don't know. I just feel like it's really cool.
How does it stay up there for so long?
Yeah. Like, you'd think erosion would have knocked those two off by now or something.
I think a couple of them have fallen over the years, right?
You think they screwed it down to help, or no? They just left it, so they don't want to mess it up. And I think that one way over there, like right there, if I draw like a little circle around it, is like the one that they said can help tell between the summer solstice and the winter solstice. So that was another thing that they guessed, is that this whole thing could have been kind of like a clock or a calendar, because they would notice the way like the sun would look during certain times of the year and like the shadows. But again, that's just another educated guess. So really interesting. It also is very cold and windy, so, but not raining, which is a big plus. If you don't like the rain, hopefully it stays like this. Oh, thank you. I dropped my ring, but yeah, we might take a couple more pictures, look around. But it's so cool. Okay guys, and then yeah, this is an up close of that stone that, again, kind of they said they figured out the sun and whatnot, but yeah, definitely cool. Okay guys, we are walking back to the, is our bus technically called a coach?
It is.
Walking back to the coach. After seeing Stonehenge, we just saw the gift shop. I got a little sticker to put on my suitcase, but yeah, we were only here for an hour because honestly I agree. There's only so many angles of it that I feel like you can see. So many pictures, but it was still really fun though, really cool. Kind of like that it's a mystery. I just feel like that's so interesting. But I think it's gonna be a 2-hour drive back. I'll probably put on, you know, another movie or sleep, or movie and then sleep, but so that being both. It's pretty much it after all of our 3 stops today. Don't think we'll do anything else this evening, but I'm not sure because, you know, we kind of want to go to bed early like last night and wake up early, so we'll just play it by ear. But basically back home we go.